Oh, I'm sorry, you look like our prince. I thought you were him for a second. Claude looks like everyone. A hero, a prince. This man has it all. Have you heard? They still haven't found the Prince Clauser. I hope nobody outside the castle staff hears about this. I'm gonna grab this chest, don't mind me. Sorry, Mr. Prince. His Highness the Prince is currently recuperating elsewhere in the kingdom. Alright, well the Prince isn't here. He can't stop me from stealing that 500 full. Welcome to Cross Castle. Please enjoy your stay here. Princess Rosaria is a lady of remarkable kindness and generosity. Prince Clauser, however, doesn't seem to appreciate her at all. What a jerk. We respect waifus in this joint. Your turn's coming up. Please go up the stairs guarded by the 2 soldiers. Conference room. Oh my word. I had a tickle in my throat. I might need to drink some water. Chat, I promise I'm not coming down with a cold. I'm also not dying. Oh, this leads back here? Okay. In that case, we don't need this. I think I basically got the ins and outs. Yep. Let's just go do our audience with the king. Your turn has come up. Please enter.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
Yo, King Cross reminds me of Bartra from Seven Deadly Sins.
Pardon me.
That was a pretty good anime until it went to hell.
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Rena. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Rena. What can I do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe. As part of that, we were wondering if Your Majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
Heavens, you're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you.
Alright, we eventually... Oh, would you look at that? You think she's gonna be a relevant character in the game? I mean, if you watch the opening, you probably already know the answer to that.
I don't need to remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide lately. However, the exact cause of this activity remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that the sorcery globe is behind all this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything. I hear that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope of the battle or the number of casualties incurred as a result.
Are there any ships right now that can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime, needless to say. I am afraid we know very little about the machinations of the sorcery globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
I've always liked the color coding of the Star Ocean games. I think that lasted until the 3rd game. The 4th and 5th game don't do color-coded stuff, but Star Oceans 1 to 3 did the color coding. Like, if it's something important, they put the text in red. I think Star Ocean 3 had, like, green lettering, didn't it, or something? like I had more color-coded stuff. I think in this game it's either red or white, but I've always liked it when they do that.
Haven't you sent a team to investigate it?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at this point. To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the sorcery globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Rena, that your investigation into the sorcery globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation immediately.
Don't worry, I'll be all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Didn't you just say you were gonna start calling me Claude?
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength. In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
Yo, let's go, I got some funds! Good thing I bought the skill books, now I can catch up on equipment. Your boy's got a travel permit. Also, Rena broke her promise. She said she would stop calling me Mr. Kenny, and she literally called me at, like, not even 10 minutes later.
But Your Majesty...
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting payment for helping us root out the cause of this cataclysm.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kurik would be best.
We appreciate your generous support, Your Majesty.
I believe Kurik in the PS1 version is called Click or something. I think it's called Click. Which honestly, I like Kurik more. It's gonna be on and off if I like the PS1 version name more or the PSP. There's like a good split. I do like the name Kurik more than I like the name Click.
I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
That's probably why you called me Mr. Kenny in front of the king. Let's boogie on out of here.
What is the meaning of this? I believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
Wait a minute. I can't just let this go on.
Claude?
Who the hell's this little brat?
Hey, you! That's no way to speak to a lady, you know.
What was that?
Let's be a little more civilized here, alright?
Are you talking to me, kid?
You're literally the only one, not the only one here, but like, literally, it's obvious.
If I recall correctly, you were gonna fight me, not this little boy.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
Yo, we respect women here. Yo, burn him to the ground.
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
Bye, loser.
Hopefully that taught him something. I must thank you, my boy. You were quite the courageous one.
Boy?
Your bravery has struck a chord inside of me. Truly brilliant.
It was nothing.
You're blushing, Claude.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How'd you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
And you realized that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate. Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
We really don't have time to go treasure hunting right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal. Well, would you like to come along?
So, this is a character you could recruit. I've never said no. I'm still deciding if I want to recruit her. But even if we don't recruit her, we should still do this, we get a dungeon from this, so we should probably still do this regardless.
An ancient treasure. Maybe it'll provide me with some leads.
I don't think I've ever said no. I'm actually not sure what happens if you say no. I always at least do the dungeon, and if I don't recruit her, I don't recruit her.
Sounds like fun. I'll take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast. Now then, let me show you the map one more time. See this? First, we'll set off for the Cross Cave, which lies east of Cross.
Cross Cave? You mean that natural cave? Everyone knows that place.
Indeed, it's the very one.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
Well, supposedly this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
I'm not feeling very good about this.
Hmm? Did you say something?
Me? No. Let's go.
Got ourselves a treasure map. Yo, Celine gives me kind of Rouge vibes, like from Sonic, but Rouge is a much better character. Look, I'm just saying, Celine is waifu material here, but I still prefer Rena. But anyway, you already have the rod. I don't think I'm gonna bother getting you equipment because, like, there's, like, no point. I'm gonna get you the padded helmet just to have a little bit better helmet. I'm not gonna bother getting her equipment because I'm still not sure if we're using her or not. If we're recruiting her. I believe they'll give you the option after Cross Cave if you want to use her. However, before we do this, there's a private action we have to do if we want to recruit 2 characters, and I still don't really know if I'm recruiting them or not. I believe it's in Arlia? So I'm gonna actually just go back to Arlia really quick. But yeah, I'm trying to think, chat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna recruit the same characters I did when I did my original playthrough. There are characters I got in my original playthrough that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna recruit these characters. But then there's, like, I don't know. Most of the characters I recruited in my original playthrough I just find to be the best. But then there's another character we get where it's like, hey, you either recruit him or you recruit someone else instead. Like, you can't have both of them on the team. That character, which is the 4th character in the game, I'm not sure if I want him or his counterpart. Oh, and I have to press square. It's so peaceful here, it's enough to almost forget about the sorcery globe. While I'm here, I guess I'll look for PAs with Celine.
Oh, Claude. Are you done looking around the village?
Yeah, more or less. I've been here before, so...
A rather pleasant little place, isn't it? Perfect for getting away from the crowds of the city.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's something I want you to have, Claude.
What is it?
Just a good luck charm. Something that you need far more than I do.
Oh, are you sure I can have this? It looks pretty expensive.
Please take it. I found it on a treasure hunting expedition a little while ago. I can sense that it holds some kind of symbological force. It was worn by someone who looked like a swordsman. I thought it would be more fitting for you to have it.
What kind of person was this? The man who used to wear it?
I couldn't tell you, really. He was already a skeleton when I discovered him.
Thanks, Celine. I'm glad you thought about me.
You'll make me blush if you put it that way.
Oh?
I wonder if this is what having a kid brother is like.
Kid brother, huh? I think Celine...
Kid brother?
I think Celine's like in her early 20s? I think she's older than Claude. Question mark jewelry. Okay.